Good morning. I thought I'd do a garden tour of our garden. First, we'll start here at this bed. This is where my wife Debbie planted a bunch of onions that we've been enjoying. She has a variety of different types of onions in here. On the back side, we have started up watermelons. That will be the small watermelon variety growing right in here. She also has flowers around the garden. In this bed right here, I have planted crookneck squash. I got my irrigation lines ready to put in here. We've had some nice rain, so I haven't had to do it. So, got our flags, more flowers. This bed here has some carrots that have been started. And then we have peppers, bell peppers growing along here on both sides of this rail right here. I'll show that in a moment, but I'm going to concentrate right now. Here are Debbie's herbs. She has thyme, parsley, rosemary, some mint. I'm not sure even what else is in here. On this bed here, she's growing some flowers. We have marigolds planted in here. Here we have to thin out, but we have a whole 3 rows of zinnias, big colorful zinnias that we planted for color. Here are some of our tomato plants. Wind beat them up a little bit. But interspersed in between them, we have some tomato pepper plants, bell peppers in here. Down here, we have cantaloupe planted. Most of them have been blown over, but this one down here on the end is starting to climb up here. This bed right here, we have more tomatoes planted. They're doing pretty well. Coming up along in here, both sides, again, we have a lot of different color bell peppers planted through here on this one. And on this bed right down here, if I'm not walking too far and jiggling y'all, is we have carrots, lots of carrots planted. Kind of thick, but we'll thin them out. Then we have more stuff. Here's where a future bed will be. Here's a future bed, but in the meantime, I've gone ahead and planted zucchini in large containers for now. Here's my mushroom compost. Here is 2 rows of potatoes. I planted these potatoes in potato bags, and they are doing really well here. This bed here has more squash, crookneck squash planted in here. They're doing pretty well. Again, the wind beat us over, but we've got okra planted in here, and we have honeydew melons planted in the back here that will be climbing up. I'm going to put a rail up for them to climb up here. Same as here. But the wind, I haven't had a chance to fix them. The wind beat it up last night. So here's some of our medicinal aloe that we have here. Over here, a wild bed, but it's growing nicely. These are cantaloupes. They're starting to bloom, coming up. Pepper plants coming up here. So it's turned out pretty nicely. Kind of an overview of everything, what we have and what we're starting right here. So here's a general look of our, I guess, spring and summer garden 2026.